Sean Meyers joined by the new head coach for Greater Latrobe girls basketball, Mackenzie Livingston. And first off, congratulations. I know this has to be a very exciting time. Not only are you becoming the girls basketball coach, you also have a teaching position there in the school district. So what was your reaction when you found out that you were officially the next head coach for the basketball team?
I I honestly just was like in shock. I was so over the moon excited just to be back in that orange and black. It was just an amazing, feeling. Just the school district, I've heard so many great things about it. And just playing the girls in the past, coaching against them, just super excited.
So you inherit a team that in recent years has had a lot of success, and they've produced some high-end players as well. Now, I know that they've had a Division I player move on from last year's team, but you come into a program that set a pretty high bar. How do you continue to meet those expectations and move this program forward as well?
Yeah, definitely. They've had tremendous athletes come through this program and still continuing to come through this program. I have such a great group of girls right now. Just even in the off season right now, putting in the work. That's the main thing. If we don't put in the work in the summer, I'm also going to be doing something in the fall with them. That's what's going to lead us to the success. So in the winter, it's all about, the off season. So they've proven to me that they are ready, to tackle this with me. So full steam ahead.
What have you said in terms of both short-term and long-term goals with this program?
So short-term, right now, just learning the players, learning their strengths, their weaknesses, taking it day by day. Long-term, of course, we want to get all the championships we can get, starting with our tip-off tournament, which is at River Valley, of course. But I'm somebody that I like practice by practice, game one at a time. We'll be 1-0 in a week. I just go one at a time. I don't look too far ahead. So right now, we're in a summer league on Wednesday nights. That's my main focus right now. So one thing at a time.
You mentioned River Valley. Certainly, you're very familiar with River Valley. Now, it's only been around for a couple of years as River Valley, a merger of Salzburg and Blairsville. So you're a Blairsville grad. You were an assistant coach there. And then after the merger, you were with the girls basketball team and then also the boys team. How has that experience prepared you for this role?
Yeah, just being an assistant really shapes you and prepares you for this head coaching position. You see what you like, what you don't like, what you're going to go with when you finally do get that head coaching position. And I think coaching the boys actually this past year was just junior high, but just coaching them kind of really shaped me into how I wanted to go further in my career with the women's program. So just those experiences really shaped me into what I am bringing to Latrobe. So
you were also part of a very unique scenario when you were there when the schools merged. And I would imagine that there had to be a little bit of a process to acclimate everyone to one another. What did you learn from that?
I learned how just a team, even if it's between two schools, how quickly students or players can bond with one another. I realized how much team bonding experiences are needed. That's why here at Latrobe, we're trying to get a car wash ready for the girls, just anything with team bonding, whether they've been together since elementary school or we have some players that just moved here within the past 2 years. So just those team bonding experiences, I think, outside of basketball is what really shapes the program. So just car washes, or we worked an air show together, the Latrobe air show, just those experiences really, I think, is what brings the team together.
So you're a decade removed from your high school playing days, but you also went on to play collegiately in the PSAC at a couple of different places, including IUP. How does your experience as a player maybe lend some credibility to you now as a coach dealing with young ladies?
Yeah, so I recently, like I said, just started with the girls, and actually our first practice, I got them in the weight room. That is something new to the players. And so most of them, they've never been in the weight room before. I feel like not only if they want to continue their career playing basketball, or just it's a great life lesson for them to know how to use that experience. Also, I've had coaches that have coached and played in the WNBA. So I've seen, what they've done, how they've, managed things. So I think those experiences, I bring a really great experience from those to the girls. And today we did a circuit training. Not only we, ran outside, all that good stuff. So it's something that the girls haven't experienced, but I bring from my experiences at college to better, hopefully for the season for them. So
something new for you is going to be learning the landscape in the WPIAL. Obviously, this is not the Heritage Conference, so you're going against some really big schools by and large and some really, really good ones as well. How do you kind of navigate those waters of going against opponents that are unfamiliar to you?
Yeah, that's a great question. So film work, of course. I feel like if you're not doing film work nowadays, you're behind. Just kind of scouting out, picking out players, teams, I really need to keep my eye on. But the Heritage Conference, it may be smaller, but I mean, there was 2 teams from the Heritage that went to the States this year. So I feel like, those experiences and just kind of doing the same prep work I've always done, even though these are bigger schools, I feel like the talent will be fairly similar. So just a lot of film work, night and day film work.
And so lastly, we mentioned that you're also going to be teaching in the school district for Greater Latrobe. Overall, to the entire community, what message do you have as far as what you're going to bring to Greater Latrobe, and in particular, the girls basketball team?
I'm definitely going to bring energy. I'm a very energetic person. Enthusiasm. I want to get going. I'm somebody that I just took this past, May, I filled in for River Valley's health and PE teacher. I did the Olympics, created the Olympics for the students within a few weeks. So I'm definitely a go-getter. You meant I'm running a team camp here, July 17th through the 19th. So I'm just trying to build the community to come support these girls throughout the year. Whether it's I start with this camp, build relationships through that. I just want to let the community know I'm super excited about this. I want them to come out, support the girls and I, because I know they're excited about this year. So just a lot of energy.
Well, Mackenzie, thanks so much for taking the time to do this. And we look forward to seeing you have success this season and beyond.
All right. Thank you.